Welcome back to the channel, car enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a true classic from the golden age of American motoring, the 1970 Ford Club Wagon. Whether you're a fan of retro rides or simply love the nostalgia of road trips with family and friends, this iconic van is sure to spark your interest. Now, let's talk design. The 1970 Ford Club Wagon featured a boxy silhouette, which not only maximized interior space, but also gave it that unmistakable vintage charm. Step inside, and you're greeted with a functional yet cozy interior. The bench seats are upholstered in durable vinyl, perfect for those long road trips. Plus, with plenty of storage options, you can easily pack all your gear for a weekend getaway. The 1970 Club Wagon offered various engine choices, with the V8 options delivering a punchy performance. Whether you were navigating city streets or cruising down the highway, this van was built to handle it all. The robust suspension system ensured a smooth ride, making it a comfortable choice for both passengers and drivers. Number 2. The 1962 Ford Thunderbird wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Today, we're diving deep into why this American icon is more than just a vintage ride. It's a piece of rolling art. Look at these tail fins. They're not just any fins. They're iconic, almost like wings. And this bullet styling? Absolutely groundbreaking at the time. The 1962 Thunderbird was a fashion statement on wheels, designed to make you feel like you were flying down the highway. All right, let's talk power. Ford equipped this beast with a powerful 390 cubic inch V8 engine, cranking out about 300 horsepower. Back then, this was a serious performance machine, giving the T-Bird the speed to back up its bold looks. Number 3. The Ford GT in the heart of the 1970s. But this isn't just any Ford GT. It's the mysterious, rare 1975 model that Ford never officially released. Stick around because we're uncovering some secrets about this iconic machine that even the most hardcore Ford fans might not know. The 1975 Ford GT would have been a sleek beast. While Ford kept the body style in line with the classic GT silhouette, this version was more streamlined, aiming for better aerodynamics. The design was cleaner, with sharper edges and a lower stance to enhance its speed and handling. Ford was experimenting with fiberglass for lighter body panels to enhance the speed and performance, while keeping it road-friendly. All right, here's the part you speed lovers have been waiting for. The engine. Ford was experimenting with a mid-mounted V8 in the 1975 model, possibly in the range of 5.0 to 5.8 liters, aiming to balance raw power with smoother handling. Now, we're not talking about muscle car levels of torque, but a refined and precise powertrain that could deliver when you hit the pedal. Number 4. The 1966 Pontiac Lenin Coupe. This beauty was often overshadowed by its muscle-bound cousin, the GTO. But make no mistake, the 66 Le Mans Coupe is a true legend in the making. You might just find yourself wondering why it's still such an underrated gem. First off, let's talk about this stunning design. The 66 Le Mans Coupe boasts a bold split grille that just demands attention, with stacked headlights giving it that signature Pontiac look. The chrome trim, the sweeping body lines, and the subtle bulges along the hood all add up to an aesthetic that's both classy and aggressive. Now, under the hood is where things get interesting. Most Le Mans models came with a 326 cubic inch V8 that offered a solid punch without the full muscle car vibe of the GTO. But if you wanted, you could order it with some serious upgrades. Number 5. The 1965 Pontiac Laurentian. Not just another classic, but a true piece of Canadian muscle that merged American power with a unique style. It's a model crafted specifically for the Canadian market, combining the full-size Chevy chassis with Pontiac's bold design cues. Let's dive into the design. Check out this grille. It's wide, it's bold, and it screams Pontiac. The 1965 model introduced the curved body lines and those signature stacked headlights, making it feel aggressive yet classy. The chrome-trimmed bumpers and sleek window frames add that extra flair, while the overall silhouette is low, long, and unmistakably stylish. Under the hood, Pontiac didn't skimp on options. Buyers could go with anything from a reliable inline-six all the way up to the rumbling 283 cubic inch V8 for some serious horsepower. And for those who wanted more, the Laurentian could be fitted with Chevrolet's powerful 327 V8. That's right, power in the Laurentian could easily match its American cousins. Number 6. The 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Picture this: the peak of the muscle car era, bold designs, roaring engines, and a sense of style that only the 70s could bring. So, if you're a fan of chrome, V8s, and Chevy's legacy, stick around, because this one's for you. Chevy didn't stop at performance. They made sure the Monte Carlo had an interior that screamed luxury. Step inside, and you're greeted with premium vinyl, wood grain accents, and an expansive dashboard. The seats were built for comfort, offering plenty of space for long cruises. It was a car you could daily drive in style and comfort. Chevy gave it that upscale feel without losing the raw character of a muscle car. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. The 1970 Monte Carlo came standard with a 5.7-liter, 350 cubic inch V8, delivering 250 horsepower. Not bad, right? But Chevy offered an upgrade, the legendary 454 cubic inch, 7.4-liter V8. That monster pumped out up to 360 horsepower and a whopping 500 pound-feet of torque. This wasn't just a luxury cruiser, it was a serious muscle machine, able to do 0 to 60 in just over 6 seconds when fully equipped. Number 7. The 1971 Pontiac Grandville. Grandville wasn't just another car. It was Pontiac's attempt to redefine American luxury while still embracing that signature muscle car attitude. The design of the Grandville was unmistakably Pontiac, from its sleek lines to its bold, confident grille. This car had presence. It came in both coupe and convertible models, with wide-set headlights, intricate chrome detailing, and a profile that made heads turn. Inside, the Grandville was pure class. You'd find plush upholstery, a spacious cabin, and high-end details everywhere you looked. But it wasn't just about comfort. But don't let its luxury fool you. Underneath that refined exterior was a beast waiting to be unleashed. With the 455 V8 engine, the Grandville wasn't just about looking good. It could hold its own on the road. This powerhouse engine produced around 325 horsepower, giving the Grandville enough muscle to live up to the Pontiac name. Number 8. The 1967 Dodge Monaco. This car wasn't just about raw muscle. It was about making a statement on the road, and boy, did it deliver. The Monaco was Dodge's answer to the demand for full-sized muscle cars that didn't compromise on comfort. Let's talk design. One of the Monaco's standout features was its unique stacked headlights, giving it a bold, aggressive front-end look. Dodge equipped it with large chrome bumpers, sleek lines, and a long body profile that made it look fast, even when it was parked. Every detail, from the grille to the fender lines, was crafted to make the Monaco appear just as luxurious as it was powerful. Now, let's get to the real heart of this beast, the engine. The 67 Monaco was offered with a range of engines, from the reliable 3.18 V8 to the monstrous 3.83 and even a 440 Magnum V8. This meant you could customize your Monaco based on the power you craved. With the 3.83 or 440, the Monaco wasn't just any full-size car. It was a muscle-bound powerhouse, delivering the kind of performance that made the muscle car era legendary. Number 9. The 1965 Chevrolet Malibu. A car that didn't just turn heads. It set hearts racing and became a symbol of pure, unfiltered driving pleasure. 1965. Chevrolet Malibu, the original mid-size muscle machine that left tire marks on America's roads and its automotive history. The 65 Malibu is a masterpiece of mid-century design. The body lines are clean and bold, with that long, low profile that makes you want to just reach out and touch it. From the sharp-edged grille to the sculpted tail lamps, every detail was made to make a statement. In the Malibu, you didn't have to choose between style, comfort, and performance. It gave you all three. But let's talk power, because this is where the 1965 Malibu shines. Chevy offered a range of engines, so you could go from modest to monstrous depending on your need for speed. You had options like the 194 cubic inch inline six, perfect for daily cruising, or the 327 V8 for those looking for that unmistakable muscle car growl. Number 10. The 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu two-door coupe. If you're a fan of sleek lines, big block power, and that raw, unmistakable sound of a classic V8, you're gonna want to stick around. Because this isn't just any Chevelle. This 1967 Malibu coupe combines style, speed, and attitude like few cars can. Let's start with the design, because Chevrolet knew exactly what they were doing in '67. Just one look at this car, and you can see why it's a legend. Chevy refined the Chevelle's body to make it sleeker, tougher, and more aggressive, making a statement in every curve and every line. Now, let's lift the hood and get to the heart of this beast. The '67 Chevelle Malibu Coupe came with a range of engine options, but the most popular for muscle car fans was definitely the 327 V8. With this powerhouse, you're looking at up to 350 horsepower. That's some serious punch for the '60s. Number 11. This is the 1971 Pontiac Grand Prix, a ride that brought muscle car vibes into the world of grand touring. Stick around to find out, because today we're diving into what made this Pontiac a powerhouse on the road and an icon of American auto engineering. This car had personality and style in spades, starting with its long hood, wide stance, and iconic split grille. But it wasn't just about looks. Under the hood, it packed serious power. We'll get into the engines in just a moment, so hold tight. All right, let's pop that hood and take a look at what really makes the '71 Grand Prix a beast on the road. Pontiac offered the Grand Prix with two engine options. First up, the 400 cubic inch V8, capable of pushing out 300 horsepower. But for those who wanted something even more extreme, they could opt for the 455 cubic inch V8 with a jaw-dropping 325 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque. That's enough muscle to make any road trip a thrill. Number 12. The 1966 Chevrolet Impala. If you're a fan of classic cars or just love a good story, stick around because this beauty has a legacy that's as rich as its chrome bumpers. Let's take a closer look at what made this model so special. First up, let's talk design. The 1966 Impala featured a longer body, wider stance, and a more pronounced grille compared to its predecessors. The sharp lines and elegant curves gave it a commanding presence on the road. Plus, those distinctive quad headlights. Absolutely timeless. Step inside, and you're greeted with a spacious interior that screamed luxury. Imagine cruising down the highway, tunes blasting, with your friends in this beauty. Pure bliss. Now, let's pop the hood. The 1966 Impala offered several engine choices, including the legendary 396 cubic inch V8, delivering a whopping 325 horsepower. This car could go from 0 to 60 in just over 8 seconds. Pretty impressive for its time. Number 13. The 1968 Mercury Monteray. This car is a fascinating blend of luxury, performance, and design that makes it stand out in the vintage automotive scene. Stick around as we uncover its history, unique features, and why it might just be the perfect classic car for you. Let's talk design. The 1968 Mercury Monteray had a bold, streamlined silhouette with distinct chrome accents that screamed luxury. The front grille was wider, featuring the iconic Mercury emblem, while the rear had those classic taillights that truly defined the era. Step inside, and you're greeted with a spacious and comfortable interior. The seats were upholstered in rich vinyl or optional leather, and the dashboard featured a mix of analog gauges and sleek chrome detailing. Now, let's pop the hood. The 1968 Monterey came with several engine options, including a powerful 390 cubic inch V8 that produced around 280 horsepower. For those who craved more power, there was also the 428 cubic inch V8 option, pushing out a hefty 345 horsepower. This car wasn't just about looks. It had the muscle to back it up. Number 14. The 1962 Oldsmobile Starfire Coupe. If you're a fan of vintage muscle cars or simply love the elegance of classic automobiles, you're in for a treat. But before we get into the details, step inside the Starfire, and you're greeted by a sumptuous interior that was ahead of its time. With plush leather seats, an array of wood accents, and a stylish dashboard featuring easy-to-read gauges, the Starfire offered a luxurious driving environment. You can see why the car was popular among those who wanted to impress while enjoying a comfortable ride. Let's talk performance. Under the hood, the 1962 Starfire Coupe boasted a powerful 394 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 330 horsepower. That's right, 330 horses ready to roar. This engine was paired with the innovative Jetaway automatic transmission, making it one of the smoothest rides of its time. Number 15. The 1963 Pontiac Le Mans convertible car that captures the essence of American muscle and style. Now, let's hit the road and explore what makes this beauty so special. Now, let's take a closer look at the design. The 1963 Pontiac Le Mans convertible features a striking front grille with bold horizontal lines and iconic stacked headlights. Its sleek silhouette, combined with the classic convertible top, makes it a standout on any road. Inside, you're greeted by a spacious and stylish interior that combines comfort with a sporty feel. Check out the unique dashboard layout. Pontiac really knew how to mix form and function. Under the hood, the 1963 Le Mans convertible was all about performance. The standard 326 V8 offered a smooth yet powerful ride, perfect for cruising down the highway or navigating city streets. And for those who wanted a bit more kick, the optional 4-barrel carburetor gave the engine that extra boost, making this car not just a pretty face, but a real performer.